Happy Sunday, brothers and sisters. Happy Sunday. So, yeah, maybe haven't written the title yet, but why most crypto YouTubers are idiots. Now, why am I harsh? Why am I always criticizing these people? Well, for a reason. Excuse background and everything. I just got done for a run, with a run, and as I'm listening to multiple channels, I'm like, holy cow. They have, you know, you got the majority of these YouTubers in crypto who've been in one cycle, like most of them on Discover Crypto, right? And all of a sudden they're economic geniuses. Or you have some that have been for longer and have a clue about crypto, and they think they know about how the economy works. No one's an expert in the economy, but someone who comes from the financial background and working within the economy has a little bit of an understanding, better understanding than some guy shilling crypto and gummy projects and Ben coin projects and scamming like that. And they believe, had an interesting conversation yesterday at a couple soccer games for my kid, and one guy who's a very successful financial planner. Now there's a million of those and they can be scammy, and then there's real ones like this guy who's been doing it in the business 25 years. I was in it longer. I didn't do financial planning for people. I mean, I helped people. I was a trader, broker in the open cry pits, in the treasury, 30-year treasury bonds, so on and so forth. And him and I, he's not in crypto at all. He actually, you know, we didn't get too deep into it because I could tell he was not, you know, it wasn't his thing, and it's a disruptive to his business. And he's very financially successful, only deals with millionaires and 100 millionaires and so on and so forth. As we're discussing interest rates, as I've always been saying, and these people are not talking about on YouTube, is with the big, when you lower or raise interest rates, it takes 12, 14 and longer months to get into the system, meaning those are mentally realized, but they don't actually mean anything in the market with businesses, banks, and so on and so forth for minimum of a year, minimum. So we're just feeling the effects now. We've had the bank collapses and all that, but that's for stupid reasons of getting into treasuries like they did and then having to sell them off at a loss because there were bank runs in Silicon and all these other banks that collapsed, and that's just bad investing on their end. You know, overall banks are scum, and they have none of your money in there. You know, go try to take out 100 grand or even 10 grand out of your bank today or tomorrow when it's Monday. Not gonna happen. They need time to do their zeros and X's and ones and get your money to the bank, you know, in a week or so. So bank runs are detrimental and kill banks. So him and I were completely of the same understanding that these rate hikes don't do anything for quite some time. And if they lower rates, it's not going to do anything. I can tell you this, if Powell decides to lower rates, people are thinking, I heard Ran, Ben, George, Altcoin Daily, all the idiots out there saying that they're in Biden's pocket. It's election year. They report to the boss, Elizabeth Warren. Have you ever heard them talk to each other? There's no love there. Elizabeth Warren's evil. Jerome Powell's just doing his thing. He's answering to no one. No one. Because if he was in Biden's pocket, and I've said this a million times, and I'm not a Biden fan, and I'm certainly not a Trump fan. Don't like either of them. I actually like Biden, but I don't want him to be our president. But we won't go there. Neither of them are going to be the president, in my view. It's going to be RFK because he's the only choice we have, in my view. So, if he wanted to help Biden out, or if it was the Republicans in office, he would have done the lowering of interest rates a long time ago. Because if he does do one in July, November, it's not going to do anything. It will do nothing to the markets. Mentally, it will. So you will definitely see a rally of some sort. But it has nothing to do with business. You know, the stock market, the crypto market has, that's not business. That's just gambling. You know, the equities are investing into a company. Actually, crypto is investing into, you know, an idea. Unless it's, you know, really has a utility or a store of value, maybe like Bitcoin. It's an idea. It's a scam, if you will, a good money making one. But I mean, the majority of them are scams, and they won't be around the next bull run. So don't listen to these YouTubers who have no clue about how the economy actually works. I do, and that's not me patting myself on the back. It's just, that's what I did forever. I worked with all the banks: Goldman Sachs, Merrill Lynch, JP Morgan, Lehman Brothers, Shearson Lehman. Keep going, and keep going. Did I like that? No. But the reality of the situation is they have no clue on what truly drives the economy. Crypto is, I'm pro crypto. That's where I do the majority of my investing. I want it to succeed, but crypto as a movement is comical. You have to work within the system, or else, you know, it's good gambling for a while, but as you see, the system is catching up, and either they're involved with like BlackRock, you know, Fidelity, hopefully Vanguard one day, ARK, Galaxy, so on and so forth, or the government is against it, and then the government starts playing with it and buying and getting involved. So there's no way that the centralized system is a good idea, but it will never work. It's you know, it's fairyland. It's like me thinking the whole world's going to go vegan. I want that, but I know the reality of it. So all I do is try to help people one by one just to open their eyes, and they make their own decision. Hope that makes sense, but it is the truth. So I get worried when I listen to all these YouTubers thinking they know what they were talking about. They do know crypto. They don't know the economic landscape. They don't know. They think Powell's in people's pockets. He's not. I mean, I don't know that for a fact, but he would. If he certainly, if anyone's, it would be in the Republicans' pocket, because he hasn't lowered rates. And he started raising rates under Trump. So, I mean, whose pocket is he really in? He's neutral, I firmly believe. So, I just hate listening to that crap. Just don't buy into it. So, and I'm also hearing, you know, I mean, be careful with Rand. He's doing all these shilling of gummy, and now if you stake it, you get baked. You're going to get an airdrop. That shit's horrible for crypto, and that's just going to lead to more pain and suffering from the government on us with all these rug pulls and BS memes. I don't, you know, if you want to invest in memes, that's fine. I would never trust a guy who is offering them, because he says it's just for the community. Don't buy into that. Please don't buy into it. If you want to buy gummy or get it and make money, that's great. But don't buy into Rand is doing it out of the kindness of his heart. Ain't true. None of these guys are. Especially when they're wishy-washy, saying, okay, now's the time to buy, and then we go down again and go, oh no, we need a 30% correction. Now's the time, I believe, but we could go down further. Yes. So I saw that we were hinting 64 this morning. A little bit of sell-off on things. I had a very good weekend actually ended up doing 2 trades, and I don't do that. You know, cost me a fortune commission-wise, but I don't care. In taxes, I'll walk away with everything, the couple trades I made, you know, well over 100K in my pocket. Take a little profits, and I mean very little, and then I'm going to keep the rest and invest accordingly. You know, I'm hearing that the bull market is back on. We don't know. We are just, I hope so. But what we do is we teeter-totter between Fed meetings. That's what we do right now. We're teeter-tottering between Fed meetings, and data comes out. Oh God, Powell's going to be bearish. Oh my God, he's going to be hawkish. And so we chop. I'm hoping between this and the Fed meeting, we see some indicators that are advantageous for inflation, and in regards to what Powell may think, what the market thinks Powell would think, and we trend upwards. We need to hit those shorts. We have to get back into the 70s, get any type of serious confidence. Now, green days, a couple two in a row, leads to confidence in a small way. Volume picking up, etc. People braving it and getting back into the market. But what about all the people you drove away? We drove away, or the market drove away over the last few weeks. We drove away of plenty. But to see people buying into GBTC is a good, stupid thing, but good thing. Who the hell's buying into GBTC, you know, when they have the highest fee? I don't know. So we'll know more as the data comes out, as the week begins. So it's enough ranting about them. I just, to finalize in regards to the economy, it takes time. If we start lowering rates, it takes time to hit it. Remember, we just came up, we're in the 5% area. It takes time to get in the market, and it'll take time if we start lowering rates and the printing begins. I hope that happens, but if it happens too soon, it will hurt overall in regards to inflation. Then they'll have to be a little more drastic and dramatic. But to be honest with you, I hope that I would be happy with them lowering it 50 basis points mentally, because that'll be great for the market. You make all the money you can and not have to worry about inflation down the road and what they're going to end up doing, right? If you make $5-10 million this market and you're smart with it, you sell, you take out, you don't put it back in, you know, you take out for your taxes and all profits, you'll be in great shape. You know, invest accordingly outside of crypto. You leave a little money, maybe you know, if you make, let's say $5 million, leave 500 grand around for the bear market, but don't buy back in. Don't kill yourself. Don't give away your profits. And across here, you know, take advantage. So lower rates, you know, I don't care about the economy long term, as long as I can walk away with $20 million this bull run, or 10 million. You know, that will be perfectly fine. Unfortunately, you'll give 50% of that away to the government, as you know. So it has to, you have to make smart moves. That's why I just don't go on selling sprees. Now, I sold Threshold, like I said the other day. Great move. I turned that money, I tripled it over the weekend. So my sell Threshold that I liked, I wish, you know, kind of wish I kept it, but I made more money on what I put it into anyway, so. But I don't like Threshold at the price it's at, and it has a big circulating supply. So that I was going to try to sell 10 cents eventually, and you know, I sold it in the 3s. All worked out. All right, hope this helps. So it's good to keep an eye on the market today. I just looked at it briefly this morning, saw a few things, and wanted to share my thoughts on what rates actually do and who to listen to in regards to knowing economic factors. It's just not crypto guys. Now, if it's crypto guys who came from the financial industry like myself, you know, I'm not putting myself out there, I'm telling the truth. How can you trust someone? It's like someone who's only been in the financial industry and talks about crypto and has no idea of it, has never been involved. You wouldn't trust them. You wouldn't believe them. Why would? Or maybe you would. A lot of people like take what these crypto guys say as the word of God, and don't take what I say as the word. Look for yourself. I'm just trying to give a different point of view. And honestly, if no one's ever been in the financial market, they get upset with they laugh at 14% year over year, or 20% year over year. Well, it's long and steady in equities. There's nothing wrong with that. You want to be diversified. You never know what's going to happen. Just like you want to be in crypto, just like you may want to be in real estate. I can tell you, if you have a house right now and you're looking to rent it out, you're going to be very well off. The renter's game right now. So, hope that helped. Been rambling a little bit. What do you guys need from me? If you could share. I never get any likes. If you can like my true, typical guys like, I appreciate that. But like, subscribe, put on notifications, all that stuff that I never talk about. I'll never say smash the likes or destroy the likes, obliterate the likes, and we're going to go to Valhalla. Whatever all these guys say. Not my bag. Not my bag. So I hope everyone is well. Watch the videos I put out on my welcome page on YouTube. And share. Comment. Let me know how I can help. More importantly, be good to each other. Be good to your family. Time is precious. Peace.